Welcome back to YouTube. We are now in the battle after we had blown up the planet. What you can see below us is pretty much a cracked and blown up planet. So, and now we've got some ships attacking us. Okay, I think our best bet is we're going to start right off the bat by turning this bad boy completely around. There we go. Why don't we... Shadow Labyrinth is 2 days away from being the game of the year. There you go. Okay, I can't do anything on that side. Can't remember how to... Thought there was a way to... Let's see. Ah, there we go. Now we can call out our fighters. Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out. I'm like, how do we call out fighters again? Alright, can we get the macro cannons on them? Oh man, we can't even fire macro cannons. We can fight this. Yeah, they're definitely in trouble. Alright, nothing I can do on that side. Oh, that's about it for now. Alright. Imperial Universe class mass conveyor. My God, that's an enormous ship. Alrighty then. Let's send in the interceptors. Blow that bad boy up and let's start heading this way. Let's hope they don't start attacking us. More enemy ships arriving. Oh, yeah, I didn't think that was going to be too easy. We got more Cobra classes coming in. A couple capital ships, too. Oh, this must be the, okay, this must be the type. That's what these three ships must be. This must be all the type that's going to Dargonis. I get it now. I was like, when did the Imperials show up? Imperium show up with like these big ships. Oh, that's our cargo ships. That's a big cargo ships. Well, there's the Heartless. Yeah! I knew it was a good idea to keep this ship. There they go. Oh my God, so close to being destroyed. Never mind, now they are. Okay, I can't turn it around unless I go this way, so what we're gonna do is start heading this. We can warp and get ourselves a little more movement in. and start working over here where things are going to be start getting attacked. That's all we could really do for now. Let's send the interceptors this way. I was gonna say, I really don't see them doing a lot of damage to these things. They're like giant tanks. Get him, Thunderhammer, get him! That's nothing, that's nothing. You can take that hit. Did we fire that? They fired that. Oh, they fired that. I don't think we can fire anything. I don't know if there's any... There's gotta be guns in this thing. Look at the size of this thing. There we go. The Heartless do its thing. Send in the fighters! If your ship has thousands of crew, can you imagine those? Yeah. It's an entire, like, city. Evasion, 30% maneuverability. Oh, we'll just lose a little maneuverability. It's not too bad. Ooh, I can come in right down on him. Unleash the macro cannons. I want them to sing. Ooh, if I slide that way, I can fire the macro cannons. That's the end of that ship. Actually hold off on those for now. Make it count. They made it count. More enemy ships. Oh, I think we're supposed to be escorting. They probably have X amount of turns before they leave or something, or before they get out to where they're supposed to go. What is that? Why is there a big ass question mark there? The Thunderhammer! By the Emperor's will! Oh, that must be where they're supposed to go. I'm guessing that those ships need to make it into that question mark area. So we need to stop everything from trying to stop them. Well, maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll break up the videos from now on to like 2 hours apiece. I could take a break between the middle of them and then do like a little thing like that. Alrighty then. Hey, gals.
Everything's up ahead there.
We have
have a destination to reach.
How goes the rogue trading? Well, good. We just blew up a planet. Wasn't our fault. Beyond that, we're trying to escort this major amount of Typh that's supposed to go to Dargonis. So we're dealing with that right now. Well, it wasn't. It wasn't our fault. It was freaking... It was Theodora's fault. She planned on stealing all this. And then we get to find out about that. Although ultimately, if we were playing the heretic route, we could have easily done it ourselves. Still would have blown the planet up, regardless. Come on, Thunderhammer. Why are you headed towards me? These ships don't fight back! These things are the size of, like, countries, and they don't even fight back! No, actually, they're the size of a city, I'd say, but still. We still don't know if these are pirates or if this is like some sort of mercenary group or what's going on here. I still think that we're being played. Because no one should have known the coordinates of where we are. And it seems the only two people were basically the Marshal and that other person who was taking down all the information for the Marshal. One of them's definitely playing us. That's what I'm curious of. I mean, that's pretty much how I feel. I wonder if it is the Imperium or something like that.
That opening! Our gun batteries await your command!
Alright. Let's get some fighters out. Let's go ahead and we're gonna, let's see. We're gonna warp right next to them. This gives us more range. Oh, if I could move just a little further. Hi, Milo. I can hit him with the macro cannons.
Let the macro cannon sing.
Yes, let the macro cannons sing. I love when the macro cannons sing. There's nothing better than a macro cannon singing. Okay, maybe that's the one thing that's better. Ah, I can't hit them on the side though. Ah, I'm like one off. Alright, we should be okay though. However, we do want to probably be ready for a brunt of damage coming our way. So let's get our shields on the side, I feel like. Yeah. Put it on the port side. Alright, let's get those interceptors in. crack-a-lacka. Moving past there. Get the Typhoon in there! Get the Typhoon in there! Got one ship in the back there. My God, it's taking forever. Slowest ship in the universe. You ain't doing much to me. I do like the balance though between like regular fights and ship fights. I think that's one thing about this game I've always enjoyed, and I love the ship combat. It's very well done. The turn-based setup for the ship combat is very, very well. Come to whack the Andorra. Yeah, the ship combat is very cool. And we'll put a note for anybody who's watching on YouTube and anybody on the stream right now. This is story mode. I prefer more the story if anything else. I'm not the best at turn-based games, so... I enjoy them. I like to get better at them, but I'm not the best at them, so... I prefer story mode because a lot of times the AI uses everything at its disposal, and... Not that I want to say cheats, but... sometimes, you know... It's definitely in their favor. I'll say that much. Alright, let's move the Stormcrawler this way. We'll blast them with some macro cannons. Or actually we have, I think, torpedoes.
The enemy shield has fallen. Let's finish our prey.
Fortunately, nothing in front that we can hit there. We can hit here, which is good. Say goodbye to that ship. Send out some more fighters.
Send out.
I'll hold there. Oh, I have to move. Okay. Now let's move here. Protect them. Let's send these fighters in. Oh, you're kidding me. We're one off from hitting it. Oh. Oh. Well, we can take on these fighters to these fighters. Oh, yeah, that's what they were doing. They're making their way in to do their warp drives. Get them out of there! Oh, there's the Thunderhammer. Ooh. Trying to run. Let's hope the Heartless goes in there and does something. So normally we stop about 8 o'clock. We're going to be stopping the YouTube, or we're going to be stopping the recording at 8 o'clock. But we're going to be continuing streaming on Twitch for a while tonight. Like I was saying, for those who don't know, Kells has a family situation, so she had to leave. I'm watching the place for both of us right now, and or watching our place, I should say. I gotta get used to saying our place all the time. It's a new thing for me. But anyway, I'm watching and taking care of the cats and everything like that and stuff. And I don't have to work tonight because we're doing something on Wednesdays now where we're doing like every other Wednesdays. So I'll be working next Wednesday like full night and everything. So I figured because of all that going on, why not tonight we'll do some extra stream and put a couple extra hours in, and we'll do some go to Wukong as we finish Lords of the Fallen, and we got the platinum for that done. So, which was very awesome. And now I'm doing Wukong because I really enjoyed that game. We got a new game plus. Looking forward to playing it again because it was super fun, beautiful game. And yeah. And I have a Milo on my lap. Hi, Milo. Say hello, Milo. This is Milo. He's just a dark void with his little white in front of his face. What? Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. What? What's the matter? You want some treats? You want some treats? Oh. Oh. There you go. Give some to your sister later. Okay. I turn the light on too. It's getting a little dark in here. Some more light. Let's see here. Alright, so that one got in. I think the other one uses warp drives. It's out. Let's go ahead and use this. Maneuverability will be able to come down to here quicker. Now what are you chewing on? No! Give me that. No. That's not for you to chew on. No. No. Oh, nice. Okay, we can do this. Let's go ahead and warp. I think they're gonna run away. Think again! Unfortunately, we have nothing near us, though. Ooh, although... How much is the range we can add onto here? 2 extra range. We do this. Oh, if we were only 1 block higher, the 2 extra range would actually work to hit that, but no, we're not going to have enough. Alright. Our interceptors aren't going to make it either. There's no way that's close enough. What are you doing? What? Hi. Hi, buddy. Oh, we'll send the fighters in, but... It's one ship, they keep making dents in it, but it's not going anywhere. I want to know who's flying this fleet, though. Or who this fleet's part of. They haven't come over the Vox yet, so we don't know if they're pirates, we don't know if they're the Imperium. We do know one thing. They're dead. Activate the Geller field. No, 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 no. You don't get to leave.
Lock on and lock.
Fighters will finish him. Although we can hit him with the macro cannons from here.
Full speed ahead.
Ooh, now this is where this is going to come in handy. We'll up the range. Broke their shield. Not enough to... hardly any damage, though. The Interceptor's not really going to be able to do too much. The other one, maybe. I doubt it. No, that's not going to be far enough. Yeah, that's... yeah. Fighters need to be in a lot more closer range than that. I wonder if this is the only 2 ships left, though. We might be able to just destroy all the ships in this situation. Well, there goes that one. Alright, come on, Heartless. Get in there and do some damage. Or, you know, I can too. That's fine. Ooh, right on there. Yes. The battle is over! Ooh, we're upgrading too. We've got an upgrade! Nice. Reporting all enemy vessels destroyed. When will these upstarts get the message? You attack a road trader, you'll be floating in the void like a dead rat in the lower decker's soup. Who were they? Well coordinated, well equipped, signatures encrypted. Those weren't some nameless void rabble. They were professionals, mercenaries. What are the barges? Successfully translated into the warp and are now on their way to designated coordinates, Lord Captain. Report received. We're moving out. Marshal Strax must be told what happened here. I think I have an idea now who did this. Conveniently enough, that the person who's been taking all the notes on everything happened to pick up mercenaries. Just happened to grab some mercenaries as well. Yeah, I don't call that coincidence. I really don't. You know what? I'll use the last point and we'll go ahead and we'll jump it. Why not? Shadows in the cabins of the corridors are coming to life. Use our faith and our prayers! Damn right we will. Damn right we will. For the Emperor! This is our dogmatic playthrough. Everything is for the Emperor. Everything we do is because of him. Urgent report, Lord Captain. The barges carrying the Tith have been seized and are heading off into an unknown direction. Multiple sources are voxing the flagship at once. I detect the signatures of several noble houses in the Administratium. Oh! What does the Administrative message say? You're requested to come to the Palace of Justice in person. The prefect speaks of a terrible heresy that is threatening the Von Valencia's protectorate. While you were away, steps were taken to prevent the spread of corruption. However, your presence is required to make the final decision. Prefect Volter will meet you in person for a confidential conversation. Yeah, well, yeah. Prefect Volter is the one who actually did this. Who dared seize the sacred tithe? We're getting reports of it being an order of the Adeptus Administratium. We have received several official forms to the effect that Dargonis' orbit is currently deemed unsafe for tithe storage due to an unspecified threat that sprung up in the world in your absence. What do you say, Solomon? It seems the law faltered on Dargonis as soon as master left it unattended. The disjointed reports from the ground sound strange, if not outright suspicious, but only you can put an end to any heresy on your own planet. The tithe barges must be recovered at any cost. I'll depart for the planet at once. Yeah. Yeah. This is absolutely a setup. It's Volter. That's exactly who it is. Because just happen to have mercenaries and just happen to send them out our way. Just happen to have all this going on. Following project must be completed in the colony, Bastion and Pure Blood. Alright, well, let's go to the Palace of Justice, see what the hell's going on. Just gonna try dropping some, like, fake thing on us now. Be like, oh, you're heretical, or something. Be like, oh, you just picked the wrong person to call that. Prefect Inscribia Volter raises her eyes to you. Rogue Trader Von Valencius, welcome back to the Palace of Justice. What is happening at Dargonis? What is the cause of the panic, and why this private conversation? That is why you are here, is it not? To learn why the world is distressed, why the air is changed with Vox transmissions. Any administrator worth their station would be concerned. Disruptions to established process always leads to, well, no matter. Have you ever pondered the nature of heresy, Von Valencius? Perhaps to your mind, heresy is merely limited to Xenos, Warp Spawn, and Insurgents, but there are other heresies whose existence is far more easily forgotten, those of negligence, of avarice, of confusion and disorder. Whatever form it may take, heresy always treads quietly, unbeknownst to its ultimate victim. I believe both of us have given some thought to this in recent days. The prefect gives you a different look from before, and the century-old weariness in her eyes dissipates for just a moment. There is surprise and piqued curiosity in her expression, both of which, however, she quickly conceals behind the usual veil of aloofness. Rogue Trader Stormguard Von Valencius, in accordance with the Amendment Decree 6498 issued by the Adeptus Administratium and Adeptus Arbitus, you stand accused of countless heresies that threaten the sacred tithe, as well as being and the well-being of Proctorate. All related statements have been formulated and evidence of your crimes registered. The proceedings will commence as soon as you and your accomplices present themselves. As the accused, a trial awaits you. Ah! This was all one carefully orchestrated spectacle, wasn't it? What? Yeah, I know what's going on. You spied on me, you knew of every word I said. How does it feel to sneak glances of one who could never hope to become? What do we have? You wanted to go to Lethus yourself, a foolish mistake, Prefect. Your impatience was too obvious. Yep, exactly. Yep, she was, yep. Yet another painful crease appears on the Prefect's brow. You feel confident your comment got to her. I simply wish to do what you, as Theodore's successor, were supposed to do, protect the sacred tithe. There is no point in trying to present my reasonable desire in a damning light. You spied on me. You knew of every word I said. How does it feel to sneak glances of one in whom could never hope to become? Your taunt hits its mark, an angry grimace passes over the prefect's face. She immediately recomposes herself, but it is too late. You saw how much your words have offended her, and she knows that you caught her reaction. Unsubstantiated conjecture mixed with an inflated sense of self-importance. I am honored to do my duty, however his will commands me to be. You twisted my report on Thessera to paint me as a heretic. All I did was provide a summary of the results of your expedition, a summary stripped of dubious attributes such as declarations of good intentions and de-emphasized consequences. Your only goal has been to get your hands on the Tithe from Lethus. Not everyone is driven by greed and thrill-seeking, rogue trader. I see your position has clouded your mind. Regrettable, but unsurprising. Without due discipline and judgment in actions is only most likely terminus. Yeah, except we're about to throw some coercion her way. Your blatant attempts at manipulation were painful to observe, the crude work of a talentless old crone who thinks herself worthy of judging those who are superior to her in every regard. The prefect's lips pressed together in a thin line, and it seems that the first real emotion she has ever shown is now breaking through her facade, righteous fury. I am your protectorate's last hope against the jaws of anarchy, irresponsibility, and complete unraveling. I alone can save this part of the Imperium that had the misfortune of falling into the hands of those whose only motivations are profit, excitement, and feeding their own egos. Volter takes a few trembling breaths as she finally calms down and seemingly becomes conscious of her own outburst. Without giving you another glance, she gestures to the arbitrators. Escort the accused to his proper place. I'm gonna go to the trial. Yeah. I've got nothing to hide. Allow yourself to be escorted to trial. So be it. Let's see what you have prepared for me. The prefect gives a dispassionate nod to the arbitrators behind you and turns away. Oh yeah, I got nothing to hide. If I attack, that's going to blatantly make myself... In the name of the God Emperor, the Von Valencius dynasty stands accused of betraying the Imperium. To the murmurs of all, the prefect picks up a scroll bearing administratium seals. The trial is public so that all may see the rogue trader's heresies and know that status and power are no shield against righteous punishment. Marshal Strax, you have the floor. State the list of crimes against the Lex Imperialis that will be examined here today. The practice-sized skill, Strax's voice reverberates throughout the hall. Conspiring to steal the sacred tithe, undermining the legitimate authorities on an imperial world involving sorcery and damage to the tithe, conceiving and executing plans to disrupt the sector-wide tithe shipments. I'll interrupt. Just keep listening. Listen in silence. Let them do their little charade here. Strax finally finishes listing your crimes. There is a momentary pause in the hall. Let the record show the defendant disregarded the opportunity given him to repent, which only adds to the gravity of his guilt. We will proceed to the examination of the individual heresies committed by the defendant. Conspiring with the captain of the Heartless to steal the sacred tithe, upon arriving on Rykard Mineris, the rogue trader aided Captain Sargona in loading the tithe onto his ship under the cover of a planetary riot. Stormguard von Valencius later eliminated his accomplice using Adeptus Arbitus, forces led by Proctor Anthar. The Proctor attempted to appease the rogue trader's greed by offering the frigate known as the Heartless in exchange for the safety of the tithe. Then the rogue trader boarded the ship in an attempt to seize the tithe. His actions led to the death of a squad of arbitrators. Proctor Anthar alone survived the rogue trader's murderous ploy. Stormguard von Valencius personally eliminated his accomplice, Captain Sargona, in order to destroy the evidence of his schemes. You have anything to say in your defense? Oh. We'll go with coercion. I can but appeal to your own common sense. Marshal Strax, can you recall even one instance where a heretic attempted to steal the tithe while taking a few dozen arbitrators along for company? Strax frowns doubtfully. It is certainly an unorthodox tactic, perhaps even suicidal. No, I can recall no such cases. Let a new charge be added to the record, attempting to manipulate an official. Marshal, I hope I do not need to remind you of your duty. Giving Strax a suspicious look, the prefect turns back to the documents. According to the calculation of the type transferred from the Heartless, the Administratium was short 3 units of volume. It's presumed that the rogue trader did not risk seizing more in the presence of the Proctor, but even 1 ounce unaccounted for makes the tithe incomplete. Let's move on to Thera. This world underpaid the appropriate tithe amount, a crime that should have been remedied by the rogue trader escorting Proctor Anthor to that backward world. Proctor, you are hereby called to testify. Describe what happened on the planet. When we arrived on Thera, the rogue trader and I were drawn to the machinations of the planetary governor. He used sorcery on the Emperor's anointed, but the rogue trader managed to overcome the effects of the ritual and do battle with the heretic. The governor was executed, and we... A lie uttered in the Palace of Justice is a serious offense, Proctor. Glado, retrieve a recording. Theresa 84. Oh, is this why Glado has been messed up? The prefect nods to the marshal, who removes the device from his belt. To press a button, Glado responds with a sharp metallic clang. The Cybermaster's paws carry him to Strox. The Cybermaster's entire body begins to tremble, his feet clawing up tiny sparks, and then he projects a pic recording from his eyes onto the floor. The footage depicts a scene from Glado's viewpoint. The quality is terrible, but you can make out the hall where the sculptor is conducting the sinister ritual. You see Maeve interfere with the ritual and the beam of warp energy connecting the two of you. You hear Solomorn's command, the scene changes, and you see Maeve, or rather yourself in Maeve's body, wandering through the streets of Thera. The next clip brings you back to the hall where Solomon is firing on the altar. The events in the recording are echoed by dragging pain in your muscles and a fog in your head. Solomon's face turns lifeless, his knuckles white. I thought my wholehearted loyalty to the Lex was obvious, but you were monitoring me, keeping tabs on me like some kind of outsider. Like a non-arbitrator, you even dragged Glado onto it. It would have been better if you installed your damn recording devices on me. As we could observe, Proctor Anthar destroyed the heretical altar, and then a fight ensued, in which the Psyker died. There's not a single shred of evidence that the rogue trader actually overcame the sorcery. It's more likely the person standing before us is a heretic and the creature of corruption. Let's see. Well, let's drop this on him. Did you watch the entire recording? Notice any difference in behavior? You seem to be offended by the insinuation that you are prone to fainting spells. Well, it is quite strange. Marshal. The old woman stares at the arbitrator without blinking, as if hypnotizing him. Finally convinced that the marshal's conversation with you is over before it even began, she returns to her papers. Something's going on with Volter here. The court also takes note of the pernicious effects of the rogue trader's handling of the Emperor's servants entrusted to his authority. Since arriving from Thera, the rogue trader has done his duty by passing judgment on several subjects within the walls of this hallowed hall. Convenience that the doleful host's fanaticism and the loss of a valuable astropath results in the appointment of a new choir master. That same day, he lost several messages of utmost importance, thus sparking a war between two Kronos' expansive worlds. As of now, one of those worlds has been completely destroyed and the other deemed uninhabitable. The rogue trader exiled Cardinal Anvelis from Dargonis so that he would meet his death away from his parish and flock. The accessory, I can't say that word, but the capital world officially condemned this unfair decision, which they interpret as a heretical attempt to weaken Dargonis' faith through bereaving the planet of a holy preacher. Lord Moles, deemed to be alive, committed a transgression of self-hardness in running his family enterprise. He released all his convicted workers and terminated the contracts with his primary suppliers, citing their moral qualities. His actions resulted in 12 kilotons of undelivered food rations across several recipients. First, the Administratum is unable to do its duty and ask for help, and now it has the audacity to criticize the verdicts of the rogue trader prefect. Your accusations do not merely cast aspersions on the competence of the Administratum, they challenge the sanctity of the decisions of the Emperor's anointed. Oh, let's hit him with some good old lore Imperium. These cases were under the jurisdiction of the Lex Dargonis. Responsibility for the consequences lies with you. The defense rests! Your words are true. Crimes committed after a verdict are cause for new convictions, not... Marshal, enough. How does she have this power? Hold on. Moving on, the defendant was placed in an unprecedented position of trust by the Adeptus Arbitus in the Administratium. He was entrusted with the coordinates of the world, where the tithe of the entire Cronus expanse was held. As agreed, the defendant was to transport the sacred tribute to Dargonus, but what did he do? The Marshal snaps his fingers over Glader's head. The Cybermaster flinches as if from a bolt shot, but obediently plays another recording. You recognize Solomorn's voice. So Lady Theodora intended to steal the tithe from the start. She arranged the world's destruction to cover her tracks, installed a servant to keep an eye on things, and even made a contingency plan in case of her own death. All she needed was an opportune moment like this one, with the expanse being torn apart. The plan's death looks convincing. Tithe theft, orchestrated by Theodora von Valentius, committed by the defendant, witnessed by Proctor Anthar. In addition, the defendant led a fleet of his associates into a classified system, causing irreparable damage to the sacred tribute. As a result of the internal squabbling between ruffians and defendant, a number of barges were destroyed or stolen. Their total estimated tithe volume being the equivalent of 2 decades worth of payments from 3 Alpha class Exactus Prima tithe grade worlds. I intended to return the tithe to Marshal Strax in full, regardless of Theodora's plan. On the matter of the sacred tithe, we rely on facts, not your words. That Theodora planned to steal the tithe is established fact. The destruction of Lethus is also beyond dispute. To allow you to execute your plan would have been highly imprudent. The sacred tithe is not intended to be used by anyone other than the Adeptus Administratium, the delivers of his will. Oh, how dare you put the Emperor in front of me in that situation. The Adeptus Administratium, like the Adeptus Arbitrus, only oversees the allocation of tithe. I do not need to remind you of that, do I, Prefect? Walter sets the pile of papers down heavily on the table and looks around the room. While the proceedings are nearing their conclusion, the Prefect looks around at the nobles of Dargonus gathered in the hall. The collection of the transgressions and heresies that have been brought before this court of the God Emperor's servants has at once for all branded the rogue trader an abomination, who through all his deeds has sought to satisfy his petty and base desires rather than truly serve him. You are here today to witness the fall of the von Valentius dynasty and the long-awaited punishment that will be served upon it. Houses of Dargonus, do you reject the authority of this heretic? Governor Urban Drivestem. If I might interrupt, Mistress Volter. Urban Drivestem, governor of Dargonus, visibly nervous at the sight of the armed arbitrators, nevertheless raises his head haughtily. We are much obliged to you for arranging this gathering. The emphasis on the last word leaves no doubt that the noble's presence at the palace is involuntary. However, all that has now taken place here does not change the facts. House von Valentius holds the warrant of trade. House von Valentius is a rogue trader dynasty, and no amount of legal contortions will change that. House Drivestem is loyal to the rogue trader. Terenia Gapprak makes the sign of the Aquila. No shadow shall fall upon the name von Valentius or eclipse the radiance of the beneficial rogue trader line. Yes! Yes! Whatever your mechanical dog may say, House Gapprak is loyal. That's right! That's right. All these people believe in the Emperor. We made sure of that. Macarius Sourback raises his head, his eyes burning with an utmost deranged loyalty. Venerating the letter of the law is not fidelity to justice. Straying from the tenets of the lex is not discerning the essence of truth and the granting of retribution. How Sourback is loyal to the rogue trader. Clementia, Wassarian, yep, looks straight at you as if the Prefect does not even exist. She makes the sign of the Aquila and speaks in a low voice. House Wassarian is loyal to the rogue trader. Proctor Adrenia Jaeger, allow me to address you even though I am not of the first families of Dargonus. Proctor Jaeger, Adeptus Arbitus, Lethus Outpost. Stormguard von Valentius made every effort to not only save the tithe, but also the Arbites contingent station on Lethus. I propose that such an act would have been entirely nonsensical if the rogue trader was intent on simply stealing the tithe. End of report. Prefect Volter stiffens as though what she just heard has come a very unpleasant surprise. Her slender fingers grip the armrest of her chair, her knuckles cracking. This world and its denizens are rotten to the core. Yeah, okay. Oh, I see a dogmatic. Oh, shit. Oh, this is gonna be good. Hold on, I'm snoozing. This is gonna be too good. The prefect draws herself up straight with such force that you hear the arduous grinding of her implants. Her voice is cold and slightly. Decree GC 781, Supplement 982 for tithe, theft, participation in foul sorcery, and other crimes against the Imperium. Stormguard of Valencia is sentenced to death. The property of the dynasty is hereby confiscated and placed under the oversight of Deptus Administratium. Any last words, convict? By the God Emperor's will, the Von Valencius dynasty was granted a warrant of trade. Go against me and you go against the God Emperor. Marshal Strax and Prefect Volter are hereby sentenced to death. Those who aided and abetted them in this plot will share the same fate. Ow! Oh my gosh, we just turned it all on them. Heretic! Traitor! Marshal, execute them, all of them! Oh god, they're bringing out the guns! Oh, this is cool.
The impure cannot escape their fate.
I wonder if there's any way not to avoid this fight, but I feel like no matter what... Oh yeah, it's all the mercenaries. And the Marshal? See, I didn't think the Marshal had anything to do with it, but... All part of the role-playing. We had to pick the Argmatic. It was there. Let's see. Actually, we're gonna put Storm there. Got a sniper up there? Yeah. Let's put Argenta there. Put Bella there. Ulfar is going right into the mix. Solomorn will go this way. And Pascal. And snipe from there. Accusation and proper cipher. You and your cybermassive must deal the same number of instances of damage. If their guilt is proven at the end of the turn, the weapon of justice will fire at this character. If not proven guilty, or if the accuser is killed, it will fire in the Prefect Volter's direction instead. Whoa, 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 what? If their guilt is proven at the end of the turn, the weapon of justice will fire on this character. If not proven guilty, you and your cybermass must deal the same number of instances of damage. How the frick does that work? How do we even do that? Alright. Sure. Alright, well there's 30. Let me get up in front of this guy with my shield. Crack-a-lacka. It's 37. Seems pretty close to me. Ooh.
Follow my lead. My faith strengthens me.
Your faith is about to get you murdered. Like now. Alright, let's see here. That will cost nothing. Let's go ahead and use that. Give it an old Space Marine kick.
You won't escape the Emperor's justice, scum! Weapon at the ready.
The las guns are firing away. Blood splashes from your attacks must not affect any creature. How does that work?
As the tenants demand.
I'm kind of confused on how that works, but I think we'll figure it out.
Trust me.
Let's see, where can we go from here? Let's land right in the middle of them.
I shall not. Let your soul be purged. As honor ordains.
Oh! It missed. Get him, Cabela!
As the tenants demand.
Wow, they could take a hit. Yeah, this will work. There, go there.
Taking fire!
I think she's done enough. Oh!
Arbitrators are made of glass steel. Back up!
Alright, Argenta, it's up to you. Let's make you pray. Let's make you pray. I think you could see. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh. Oh. It's like the weapon of justice knows. Ah, 40%. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, I got a dash. I can get closer.
I'll do it.
There we go. Burn the heretic! Alrighty then. Sniper time. Let's put some exploits on them. Let's do that. Let's cut down his amount of damage. Unfortunately, I used everything that I could, but that's fine because we got a plan for that. Use a consumable item if your guild is... Okay, well that's easy. Oh shit, I don't have a consumable item. Quick! Put consumable items in there. Oh, where are my grenades? I had a bunch of grenades in there. Ah, I can't change equipment in combat. Well, this is not good.
Rejoice in service.
Oh, I can't see him. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I can't see him. God dang it. Or now, wait a minute. I wonder if I do this. I think I can get away with this. That's a consumable item.
As honor or... I gave thee my blood and my pain. Thou hast ordained that I shall live.
Right. Oh, if I could just move that much closer to that guy right there. Maybe I have a couple of these? Do I? No, I don't. Oh, that's alright, I'm close enough. Okay. If I move to make guns... There we go, I can hit him with a plasma bolt.
I cannot comply.
Nobody else I could really do this to. Ow! Yeah, I guess I needed to use a consumable item myself. Well, these guys! You brought in psychers too? Well, that's not good. Get him, Glado! Psychers really did have a lot going on there. Let's give it a little run of gun. Get right up in this. Oh, death by shotgun.
Stay vigilant.
Alright, choose a different target for each of your attacks. Oh, we can do that.
See how the wolf succeeds!
Alright, that's 2 attacks. It hasn't cracked through that shell yet. You're really taking on a space marine? You must be dumber than you think. Okay, Cabela. Go cut some master paths down, will you please?
Killing
Oof.
brings me no pleasure.
I mean, I think I brought you a little pleasure, I'm just saying. Dead. Dead.
Is a blessing.
Dead. There goes the marshal. Yeah, I could do that, and then when I would hit in, yeah, that should be good. Oh, this guy up here just chilling, thinking he's all safe. He's not. End your turn on a cell which is 4 or more cells away from where you started your turn. Well, I think I've already done that, but sure. That's all I got. You've almost broken through. Almost. Almost there. One second, Kel's just texted me. Okay. Ah! My whole monitor just decided to go down. Oh, come on. Monitor. Monitor. Thank you. I can give her... to allow her to run up to here. Nothing more I could do beyond that, except maybe throw myself some bulwark. Oh boy. Who are they? Oh, sir. Really? Not dead after that. Oh? Why'd that fire back at us? It fired at them. I'm confused. Oh gods, they came out with... Who are these women with plasma rifles? Noblemen. What is going on around here?
Out of your bones.
Oh, and a kick at the end. Damn, Olfar. Yeah. Yeah. What's it get for messing with a space marine? Uh-oh. Caught up them. Oh, Prefect Volter kneels before you. Scores of fragile implants. All of her body are twitching compulsively, giving her the appearance of a crushed insect. Marshal Strack's gaze is as firm as ever. Not one muscle quivers in his hard exterior. Even in cornered defeat, compared to the others, he appears an indestructible pillar of rock. The Prefect lets out a cough, then an unnerving smile appears on her lips. I at least had to try. I served the Von Valencia's Protectorate faithfully for over 100 years, painstakingly cultivating order where others had failed to do so, while you and your ancestors sowed anarchy and havoc with your ever-changing whims. I stood on as the linchpin that kept this domain from sinking into criminal disarray. It was because of me that this gargantuan system continued to function with barely a flaw. The only source of disruption was you, the rogue traitors. Yes, I had to at least try. Try what? To take my Protectorate for yourself? The Protectorate isn't yours as it never was. Have you not read your own warrant even once? Every conquest, every planet claimed by a rogue trader belongs to the Imperium. You are supposed to act as its vassal, nothing more, but rogue traders are incapable of efficient rule. All that drives you is your craving for profit and reckless exploits. The limitless potential of a Protectorate is wasted in the hands of spoiled fools. And I am tired of watching you desecrate the very foundations of the Imperium. If it weren't for you, the Protectorate would be operating for the good of the throne and as effectively as a sacred machine of the Messiah. That's everything we've been doing! Ooh. We could do that. We could show that we are lenient in that regards. It would be a pity to lose such a valuable professional. I sentence you to work in the type storages where you will catalog their contents in solitude until the day you die. The Prefect Gimesis, to be spared for the rest of my life from having to watch you bring the Imperium's territories to ruin, that is a reward, Rogue Trader. But I suppose you are right. Cataloging shipment chronicles is an art long overdue for some rigorous supervision, and none except me and your entire domain is capable of performing this function adequately. Be sure to act strictly within the bounds of your authority this time. I have not the strength to attempt something like this again. Walter sounds tired and sincere, like you have caught a glimpse of the woman this lawmonger once was. Lex Imperialis! Without waiting for you to address him, Marshal Strax does not plead as so much as give you an order. Judge me, Stormguard. Now that the dust has settled, I can see everything clearly. Volta used me and the Adeptus Arbitrus in an attempt to seize total control of your protectorate. I thought my actions were in service to the Lex, but in truth only one person has ever benefited from him. That mistake deserves no pardon, and I have earned my punishment. Ooh! Let's see. Oh, I could make him the High Overseer of the world, Vivos? I mean, he would be a good Overseer. Then again, I do see no reason to condemn him. I mean, he really was just under the... Marshal, all you were guilty of is being gullible and rigid in your ways. I see no reason to condemn you. Instantly snaps his steely voice. No, I have shamed the Adeptus Arbitrus by yielding to Prefect Volter's manipulation. I betrayed the Lex Imperialis, the very law I was duty-bound to uphold. I am guilty. I insist that you pass the sentence and carry it out immediately. Oh, so now it's a choice of killing him or sending him. Alright, well then, fine. He'll be the Overseer. Alright, take into account your record of past achievements. I hereby deny your execution and instead sentence you to punishment by toil. I appoint you High Overseer of the world Vivos 6. This is where you will remain for the rest of your life. I consider this measure unduly lenient, but I have no right to protest your decision, for your judgment is final. Strax sets his shield down, detaches his carapace, and places it over the shield, now clad only in his undersuit uniform. He looks smaller without his armor and very tired. I'm Marshal Gregorius Strax. I'm stepping down from my post. I'm no longer fit to wear this armor. May its new wearer bring honor to the Lex. The rest of the room stands still. All eyes turn to you for the final verdict. What say next will decide the fate of not just the Adeptus Arbitrus, but of justice in the Cronus Expanse as a whole. Ooh, this is some choices. Okay, what do we got? Cronus Expanse cannot be left without the Lex Imperialis and its keepers. The Adeptus Arbiters will choose a new marshal, one who is more worthy of their station, and continue to guard the Imperium against lawlessness. Second choice, the Adeptus Arbitrus is in need of a more capable leader. I command you to choose a new marshal, and let them take the heed that the Von Valentius dynasty will never again accept interference in the matters of the Protectorate. Dr. Solomon Anthar is ruler of Dargonus and head of Von Valentius dynasty. I name you the new marshal of Adeptus Arbitrus in the Cronus Expanse. See to it that the Arbitrus once more becomes faithful servants. Ooh. The Adeptus Arbitrus is rotten, corrupt canker on the face of the Cronus Expanse. I declare the beginning of a purge in their ranks. All whom I deem unworthy will be exterminated. Jesus. By right as the bearer of the warrant of trade, I hereby disband the Adeptus Arbitrus. All members of the organization are henceforth outlawed and stripped of the right to judge my subjects. Wow. Okay. Alright, well I don't think any of the two down here definitely no. We won't disband it. Solomon could make a good one. Let's see. I think I'm going to let the whole Imperialis make its choice. Yeah. I will see it done, Road Trader. Justice is done. My judgment is made. Among the broken fragments of the great scales and the burning Arbitrus banners, the people kneel as one. The verdict has been announced. Whatever the future may hold, one thing is certain. The Cronus Expanse will not be the same. I wanted to become the law. I was wondering if I could do it. That would be cool. I mean, I guess I kind of did. I got enough thrones as it is, I guess. I don't need any more.
Join me in prayer.
I guess that's the way they're looking at it. It's like, well, you know, you're already a rogue trader. You already got, like, dynasties to take care of and everything. You can't also be the law. You can't also be the law, too. I am the law.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
That was cool, though. Interesting mechanic, too, with the whole, like, you had to do X thing or the guns would fire on you. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, that's right. We started a little late, actually, yeah. So we got about a half hour still. Yeah, we're making it into this new chapter, finally. We're going to the new chapter, finally. We're going to do this. At least start it. At least get there. No more! No more waiting. We're getting to Porta Septum. Getting the hell out of here. Use the holy gifts. Medicaid teams from the lower decks have reported the appearance of dense purple fog causes people to develop mutant deformities, short tentacles roughly the length of a pinky finger. Since the deformities do not interfere with the crew's performance, the Medicaid are not certain whether this phenomenon should be a cause for concern, but the riffraff are already whispering of heresy. Organized prayers. Led by the preachers of the Ecclesiarchy, the Voidsmen gathered for a mass prayer as the priest chanted holy verses to banish the corruption. Some of the more severely infested crew members failed to endure the celebration of the God Emperor's glory and perished before the vessel could leave the Immaterium. Well, it happens. It happens. Command bridge received. Let's see. Without hesitation, per turn. Make sure the contamination is not a mere illusion. At first glance, the provisions are hopelessly ruined by scabs and disgusting larvae, but looking away makes the squirming filth vanish into thin air. And another deception of the wharf. Of the warp. Wharf? The wharf. The wharf did it. A warp breach. Use the holy gifts. Read that one before. Yeah, we're going past the warp reef. Time to finally follow the Inquisitor in. There's no telling you what awaits you beyond the gate, but one thing you know for certain, there will be no turning back. It is the point of no return. We finally made it. Oh, let's go. Back to Rogue Trader on Wednesdays. Yeah, Wednesdays we do Rogue Trader. Lord Captain, our augurs are detecting enemy energy currents of undetermined nature within the dimensional gate. It appears to be active. We see a number of ships near the gate, and judging by their markings, they belong to Lord Inquisitor Calcazar's personal squadron. I know this place. Kalkazar summoned both our packs here to seal this portal to terror and woe. Much blood we did spill that day. Alas, it was not the blood of Xenos or Warpspawn, but that of the Cog Priest of Kalkazar himself. While they were working on the gate's foul machines, the breath of evil coming from the other side was turning them into frenzied monsters. Oh, good times. Lord Captain, don't take it as cowardice, but duty obliges me to ask, do you realize that this may end up being a one-way voyage? I must have missed Wednesdays. I thought you had put it aside for a bit. I did, yeah. I put it aside for a bit, and then I started up, I think, like, within the last month. So, it's on YouTube as well. I record this, and then I put them on YouTube. But because Wednesdays basically is only like usually a 4-hour stream, although in this case, because Kel is away right now because she's dealing with some family stuff, we're making this a longer stream. We're still doing only 4 hours of this because we got about a half hour because I started a little late today. Yeah, this will be done for 4 hours, then we're going to do a few hours of Wukong as it's our next platinum journey. Let's let the people on our ship know. One-way voyage, let's do this. Switch on the Vox communication with all decks. Crew, this is the Lord Captain speaking. I'm taking the ship into unknown where the danger lies and glory awaits. Are you with me? For a while you hear no response, and the silence is broken by the sound of heavy footfalls. The rhythmic stomping grows louder and louder. Thousands of feet strike the decks as if marching into oblivion under your banner. Onward, no matter what this journey holds for us, I am ready. Yes, Lord Captain, whatever is waiting out there, beware. Von Valencius is coming. Contact the ships at the gate I wish to go through. Incoming message. Sanction for approaching the Xeno artifact granted. Sanction for passage to the other side granted. Safe travels. The Emperor protects. Looks like the Lord Inquisitor has warned them about our visit. As an approaching shuttle convoy is requesting permission to dock and asking for an audience. Their markings suggest that they are not part of the squadron left by the Lord Inquisitor. Who is it that wants to come aboard? We've detected the signature of her latest ship, Incendia Corda's personal transport. Ah, okay. Welcome our visitors and usher them to the bridge. Incendia is here. Alright. Wonder what she wants. She is very loyal to the Emperor, so this might work out in our favor, depending on what's going on here. Or she's here to stop us because Kalkazar's got something planned. One of the two. Friends and allies, your dynasty have arrived from ships currently in the system. They would like to pay their respects to the road trader in person. Incendia Corda folds her arms on her chest, making the sign of the Aquila. Her eyes are aflame with fanatical conviction. Stormguard of Valencius, I bear good tidings. The Emperor looks favorably on your campaign. Head into the darkness and be undaunted. The Emperor protects Incendia. Verily, the righteous shall inherit his realm. Why have you come? Surely not to bless me for my expedition. There is nothing in Incendia's clear eyes but a righteous conviction that almost seems inhuman. That was the path revealed to me. You are going to a place where evil is being wrought against the Emperor. If you step into this darkness, you can pluck the poisoned root from which the vile deed stems. As such, your path must be charted and cleared by those pure of faith. Therefore, accept this gift of righteous annihilation, so that, come the hour of judgment, it helps direct you to the right course of action. And thank you for your support. May the path of those who enact his will be a radiant ray, an all-consuming inferno of light. May that ray pierce whatever darkness hinders their progress. I must get underway. Incendia Corda calls for attention with an imperious gesture. Stormguard of Valencius, when the hour is dark, only a coward and a heretic will not dare to look death in the face. I would like to join your crusade beyond the boundaries of the known universe. Will you allow me to do battle under your banner? Oh, hell yeah! It would be an honor for me. So be it. I lend you my blade and my pistol as loyal companions on this quest. Wasting no time in meaningless good luck wishes, your distinguished guests leave the bridge in solemn and respectful silence. Oh, shit! Incendia is going to show up and help out. Hold on a second. Oh, she's a secret companion? Oh, that's cool. There's one for each morality. Ah, okay. The Voidborn raises his ever gloomy eyes. The enemy is defeated, Lord Captain. We are ready to begin battle transation. Survey the bridge. Start the transition procedure. Should have been a trophy pop, really.
Ancient gate,
Maybe it hasn't kicked off yet.
impenetrable for the rogue trader, was at last ready to reveal its secrets.
Let's do it.
After gathering allies and preparing to venture into the unknown, the Lord Captain plunged headlong into the darkness that held ancient nightmares. And the answers to all his questions.
That looks like Necron technology. That is Necrons. We got Necrons! Yes! I love Necrons. Oh, I love the idea of Necrons. It's just so good. Alright, let's see. Translation complete, Lord Captain. Current coordinates unknown and indeterminable. All that's in the ship's immediate vicinity is a dimensional gate that has gone into passive mode and a large amount of debris. No enemies detected. Lord Olfar may need to be informed of the coordinates his esteemed brothers traveled to match a location somewhere in these star systems. Ooh. Everything has a reason. The threads of my and my brother's weirds are tied together. I see Black Mane's will in our meeting finally approaching. Let us find them, Aid Veta. For such is our destiny's wish. What happened to the dimensional gate? The Engineers had prophesized the hypothesis that it entered some kind of recharge mode. After accumulating enough energy for a new translation, it will activate again, or at least that's what all of us want to believe badly. What is this place? I can't say, Your Lordship. These are unfamiliar stars, and the system is not listed in our astrological data. We are uncharted territory. What kind of debris? Those are ship carcasses, judging by their markings. They were part of the Lord Inquisitor's fleet and likely acted as a patrol force. The damage doesn't look like it came from any weapon, we know. And the weight of the debris are scattered suggests that the battle was short. Someone attacked and destroyed every one of them in the blink of an eye. Someone we have never encountered before. We are going after the Lord Inquisitor. As you command, Your Lordship. If I may, just point out the expedition equipment prepared in advance for Your Lordship and your retinue has been maintained well and is ready for use at your order. The gifts passed to us by our esteemed allies from Footfall have likewise been inverted and prepared for service. Excellent. I'm delighted to be of use to Your Lordship. Beyond the Dimensional Gate, you have jumped an uncharted sector of the edge of the Expanse. The Dimensional Gate is closed and you are currently cut off from the rest of the Chronos Expanse. You cannot return to previous systems or chart routes them. Protectorate management is also unavailable and you have no way to contact faction trade representatives. There is no way back and it is pointless to look anywhere but ahead. Establish routes to new systems in the uncharted sector of the map and go forth to meet the inevitable. Ooh, okay. Basically what we're saying is we are in the complete point of no return. This is the last chapter. Having scanned the surface, officers report the remains of an exploration camp in which a team of scouts is immediately sent. The scouting party is confused. All the equipment bears the Von Valencia's coat of arms, but there is no trace of anyone other than the road trader's servants. Find out what happened. Scouts find traces of gunfire in the field equipment. A single unharmed data crypt is found in one of the cogitators. A group of tech priests successfully decrypt part of the data, including an order to eliminate the exploration team signed by Theodora von Valencius. Not far from the camp is a pit full of charred bones and the fragments of armor bearing the road trader's coat of arms. The scout's report leaves Abelard with conflicting feelings. Despite his certainty that her leadership, Theodora, would not give such an order without very good reason. Abelard's expression is somber like a missionary who lost his faith. Yeah, that's not good. The rocky world is bound in ice and shrouded in a thick fog of dark clouds. Augurs trace a faint signal to an area under the ice alongside a distress call whose encryption matches that used by the Lord Inquisitor and his teams. Crypt the transmission coming from the planet. Lex interrogators and quickly and vociferously break the clever code. The transmission goes as follows. Acolyte 17-1, Lord Inquisitor. The event, horrific vision occurred. Goodbye, the Emperor protects. Leave the planet's orbit. The gloomy and unwelcome world disappears from view, emerging with the black canvas of space. I don't trust that. I don't trust that. Oh, about that. Well, you know what? We're killing heresy, right? I mean, maybe we should go down there and kick some ass. Nah, descend to the planet's surface. Yeah, let's go find out what's going on down there. Oh! Whoa! Oh no! Oh, that's Necron. Oh, I made mistakes. Oh, I made mistakes. I've done mistakes. Oh shit. Yep, this is full on Necron. Anything that's black and green.
Watches over us.
Ooh, the music. Where is an arbitrator with the cast specialization? The cascadator abilities cost 0 AP. I think that's Solomon. Let's see, what's the ring? When the wearer kills the target for the first time in a round, their next attack automatically hits. The wearer's arbitrator abilities used this round can be used again. Oh, that's Solomon as well, too. Oh, there's the effect of ruthless suppression. The wearer is immune to immobilized, prone, slowed. When the wearer hits an enemy with a shield, all allies do not resolve until the end of combat. Okay. Let me pick up his, like, armor, I thought, too? I could have sworn we did. Or maybe I sent that to the cargo? Oh yeah, no, here it is. Okay, I was looking at the wrong thing. %, armor deflection of 5. Let's see. Oh, I can't wear it. He doesn't wear heavy armor. And use a shield, though. Many of an enemy's humankind took him at Maragon's heart, yet this shield stopped each foe's deadly sting, for the God Emperor protects his faithful servants. I know who's getting that shield. Oh, yes. It's a fine looking shield right there.
Let us walk this path to the end.
Oh, I don't like the look of this. Ooh, we're gonna be fighting some Necrons.
Operation successful.
Your will is strong. At the press of the key, the vid screen displays the following status. Who? What do we do? Several disfigured corpses and uniforms of Inquisition soldiers have been tossed in a grotesque pile between the cogitator and the large obelisk-like statue. Their killers left no trace, but you have the nagging, oppressive feeling that the very walls are watching you. The air, thick with electricity, and the heavy stench of rotting flesh only makes that feeling worse. Closing his eyes and sniffing noisily, the wolf snorted grimly. What killed these mortals is still near. I can smell it, a lifeless stench. Not like a corpse, but like the iron teeth in Mordecai's maw. The message is blinking impatiently on the cogitator's vid screen. Process linguistic analysts awaiting data cataloging. Activate information panels. Okay, same in the machine. You've never seen a cryptographic machine as intricate and unorthodox as this one. The numerous sacred seals of algorithmic aestheticism suggest that the spirit dwelling within it is exceptionally cunning and powerful, privy to forbidden knowledge. Pascal bows reverently to the sacred machine and whispers, "This machine's spirit is wayward and apprehensive, for it is tormented. Its intricate mind carries many scars from pacifying Binheric litanies." Try to extract data concerning the mechanism's masters. Mechanism served the Inquisition so faithfully it's loath to part with his secrets. One after another, menacing scarlet dots light up on its casing. On its casing. Continue. Your ruthless intrusion into the cogitator's memory chambers yields the following message. Prepare for the start of Operation Precious Sentinel. The horrific vision event may come to pass. Orders to abort the research mission and join the contingent on Epita. Codes for traversing the minefields are attached. The message has an attachment containing the astronomical coordinates of a planet along with some Binheric code. Priority 0. Contact with Barrier Squadron lost during Dimensional Gate recharging. No confirmation received of gate being sealed. Stay on high alert. The cogitator shrieks indignantly, lighting up with blinding red indicators and letting out a high frequency howl. A word appears across the entire width of the vid screen. Intrusion. When the ringing in your ears subsides, you realize you hear something else, someone's heavy footsteps. The vindictive machine spirit triumphantly displays a blinking prosthetic message. What have we done? It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Oh! It's a Necron! It's multiple Necrons! Oh gods! It's a fat Necron!
Impure Xenos, I will drown you in your own screams.
Yeah, they are pretty impure. Oh gods. Oh boy, this is gonna be a fight. Oh boy. Alright, let's get everybody prepared. Maybe not hide behind the canisters. Alright, Stormguard here. Argenta here. Bella on the other side of Stormguard. Wait a minute, she can't be. She'll be on the side with Stormguard. Ulfar here. Solomorn here. Pascal here. Alright, we're ready.
The great sleep is over.
Oh! Was not expecting to take out the cover. Didn't see that coming. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine.
I shall not fail.
I don't know how far we're gonna get with this situation. Oh well. Ooh, I might be able to make the jump. Well, let's see how well she does against Necrons. Oh, not bad actually. Kill for some more movements, though. Fortunately, doesn't have that. All right, what do these things do? Scarab swarms. That one's got a mighty green laser. Wow! Yeah, big laser. Can they burn is the question. That's what we're gonna find out. They can burn. They can burn pretty good, actually. Oh. Doesn't seem dead. I don't know why, but that doesn't seem dead to me.
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands.
Yeah, no, you die. You don't get back up. Oh no, you be facing. All right. Solomon, that's not a lot of movement, I'll say that much. Blades out! Eat the swarm! Oh god, it's my eyes.
One of us would be enough.
Get the toy! Oh, 495. That's a lot of hit points on that thing. Oh, gods. Oh! Well, let's recite the hymns. That'll be the first thing. Got a shield, let's move in. I was gonna say, I don't think you're firing that far. Oh, well, however, over here now. Well, that is... Both misses? Really? That didn't miss. That missed. I feel like we should definitely go for the warrior. I can fire all the way. Oh, okay, no. I was like, wait a minute, I can't fire from that. I don't got a shot anywhere right now. Did it heal itself or did another one come in? I think it healed it. I don't know what it did. Where'd you go over there, of all places? Well, I mean, I guess it's not the worst thing. Okay. Big bad Jojo over there. Well, let's do this. Let's get you set up. Ooh, I bet you're going to be able to mess up some machinery. Not. Oh, not line of sight. What do you mean not line of sight? It's right there. Alright, I've got 2 things left. Okay, this time I'd like to actually do a shot. Okay, good. I lasered it. Not to really any good effect. Having him as a sniper throughout the thing was pretty good, but unfortunately I think I might have hindered myself by making him that. Oh, we're getting right up on them.
Footprints of scarlet.
Nice parry.
As honor ordains,
Let's do it.
the shadows will see it done.
Break the Necrons! You know, the only problem with Necrons is the fact that they're pretty much Legion. They'll just keep coming back!
Doubt is for the weak.
More damage.
I'll do it.
Reassemblement commencing.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Okay. Wow, Solomon, why do we have such little movement right now? Did I, like, make you heavy or something? Like, what happened? I don't remember having you this much little movement. Oh, actually, it looks like your leg's broken. Never mind, I know why you have little movement. Lights out! Get the toy. Do. That's not gonna do a lot of damage. Need to break whatever shield he's got going on there. That's all I got. Oh gods. Oh, it's a big ass gun. Yeah, bite him. Get him, Glado. Nice. Bite his mechanical ass. Um... 32% chance, huh? Don't like those odds that much. Can't do that to myself. Oh, I could do the instrument of his will. These are Xenoms. I might as well just take the shot.
And so shall it be done.
Oh, okay, we hit. Okay. You hit. Good roll. Good roll. I can't use that. Alright. Well, it's worth a shot.
So shall it be.
Oh, that's fine. I didn't have that going on. Wait, are they both? I thought there was another one that was still there. Oh, that's it. 3 enemies left. Okay, cool. Ooh, that's a good spot for him. Set up for that. We might be able to see him. Dang. Can't put exploits on him though. Alright, now we cut down his dodge and everything else. Let's see. Precise attack. Your next attack against a target affected by an exploit, that target's cover efficiency and block will be reduced. Might as well just go for the shot. Nice, 99 damage.
You will not undo me.
Oh! Point blank on that one. Ouch. Okay, where did he go? He go down there or something? Come on, Cabela. Got this.
Caught by the web.
Oof, that's a lot of attacks.
As honor ordained.
A lot of attacks, but unfortunately not a lot of damage there. It's alright, we'll put it in blood. Blood of my enemies. Oh, you went down there. I see. I ain't done with you yet, fool. Oh. It's gonna fix itself if I can't do something. Shit, I got nothing else. Damn it.
Glato, we're undertaking this task.
Ooh, there you go. Bite into him, Glato. Give him a nibble. Or run a gun, get right in his face. Shotgun attack has 20 additional armor penetration, inflicts 22 levels of bleeding. Shotgun attack reduces the dodge, parry, and block of targets in the area of effect. Oh, okay, yeah, let's do that. Actually, no, let's just do this one. I was hoping for a little more damage than that. Just a little. Uh-oh. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Big Necron gun. Are you running too? Here I come to save the day. This is your finest hour. Do not fail. Murder the son of a bitch. Five damage apiece? I said murder, I didn't say... Oh. Melee against these things are horrible. Alrighty then. Yep. Melee is not good. Miss. Oh, you're kidding. I can't get over there. Man, they need to give like a jump to Ulfar. You should have like a rocket thing or something like that that allows him to like jump.
Explorers know one route. Forward.
All right, let's see here.
Vulnerability analysis successful.
Hold on, let's see if we can put a little exploit on him first. Let's see if we can give ourselves a little more damage, maybe? Cut that down.
Combat is an equation. Your life is a negligible variable.
Not close enough. I could keep chipping away. I feel like that's all I can really do. Try to get some extra damage off of things, like with the elusive shadow and stuff, but that's really all I've got.
I shall not fail.
Oh boy, 6 damage.
Each strike is a prayer.
There we go. That one's down. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, let's get our gent to start moving. Fortunately, that's all we can really do. Oof. Ooh, that one did a decent amount of damage. Yeah, that's it. Hit your, Get it! Get it! Get it! Gotta try to kill it. Oh, it healed. Shit. It should be in my line of sight. There we go. Well, that wasn't that good.
This is beyond me.
That's gonna be too far away too. Oh no! As long as it's in line of sight. Nice. Alright. He'd be able to go through that? Yeah, he can go up to there, and then he can go. Well, oh yeah. Oh, he won't be able to go. Well, can he walk on those? Damn, Space Marine's too big! See if I can get up there so maybe I can mess with the machine spirit a little bit with this guy. Throw some exploit on him. Let's break the exploit. Get our free attack. Get our next attack. know what to do, girl. You know what to do. Assassin granting 40 dodge to target if this attack. The attack hits, it deals an additional 41 plus damage. Ooh, okay. I really did nothing.
Let your soul be purged.
Oh my god, it's just the chipping of 5. She's not made to attack these big dudes, that's for sure. That is for sure. Argenta was all the way over here, so it's going to take her a moment to get up there. It's a big battlefield area over here.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. As the Emperor commands, I act.
All right. Solomon, my man! Kick the shit out of this thing.
The arbitrator judges.
Get him, Gledo. Get him. Alright, we're gonna run a gun over here. Oh, it's almost dead. Oh, it's so close. Ooh, nice hits there. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Good thing for the shield. Oh, it's dead. Can't crack it with a hammer, huh? God dang it!
Rejoice in service.
Let the blood of the wicked be shed as thou hast willed.
Chop it up! Cabela, chop it up! Oh, I was semi-chopping up.
As the tenants stood.
Ooh, that was a good hit. Oh, they're finally all dead.
Blood is my life. Death is my duty.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
All right. With that being said, we're going to save it here. And that is our first foray with the Necron. Damn! Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, we're going to stop the recording here. Thanks for those joining us on YouTube. I appreciate it. We'll be back with more next Wednesday. Well, when I drop these on the YouTube and stuff like that, these will be broken into 2 parts. I think I might start doing that, breaking them into 2 parts moving forward, so that way they're not all like 4 hours long. But yeah, either way, we will be back next Wednesday to record more. If you want to see it live on Twitch and come and actually talk and stuff like that, you're more than welcome to. And beyond that, the stream is not stopping. We're just going to be doing this So let me stop